What's going on, YouTube? You already know who you're tuning into. It's your boy Victor P, back with another video. And today I want to share with you guys a pretty unique gameplay. With this particular gameplay, a couple of things were different from my normal gameplays. Number one, I did not warm up for this game, and it affected how I approached this gameplay. You'll see in the beginning of this video that I fast forwarded through so that you saw that I just jumped on the game. It tried to throw me into a jungle flooded match, but that map is trash, so I left out of that, and then I was thrown into a militia game, and this map is trash as well, but it's a little less trash than jungle flooded. So I said, you know what the hell, I'll stay. Because it's militia, I don't really care about, sweating. So I said I might as well just warm up in this match. So what I want to tell the people who are still trying to improve in BO4, this really doesn't apply to you sweats and you sweat juniors that are subscribed to the channel, because you probably already do this. But I want to tell the people who are still trying to improve a few things that may actually help them. So whenever you load into BO4 or any COD, and they select the map, you get about 30 seconds. Use that 30 seconds to strategize how you want to attack the map. Now there are a lot of factors that go into it. Some of those factors are, the enemy team that you're going against, but putting that aside, just think about the map and how the map is built. Is it an open map? Is it an enclosed map? Does it have longer sight lines, or again, does it have buildings where the engagement areas are smaller? And that will help you determine which weapon you need to use, which weapon class: submachine guns, ARs, attack rifles, or LMGs or snipers. So not only the class that you want to use, but your score streak setup. By this time you should know what score streaks do what. Zero's been in the game for a while. You should know which score streaks she can simply destroy, or the ones that she can take over. But aside from that, if you're still struggling with earning every score streak in the game, you need to make sure that your score streak setup has synergy. And what I mean by that is your score streaks should flow into each other. When you get your first one, that should help you get your second one, and that should help you get your third one. So a bad example of a score streak setup would be let's see, RCXD, Dart, Gunship, because you could pretty much get the first two pretty easily, but those two streaks aren't going to help you reach the Gunship. So if you're still struggling with high kill gameplays or nukes, I would suggest you run a low tier score streak and a mid tier score streak, and then a higher tier score streak, or a low tier score streak and two mid tier score streaks, until you can consistently earn those score streaks. And then you can think about maybe equipping some higher score streaks. But also with the score streaks, make sure that they mesh well with the map. Is the map an open map, or is it a closed map? Does it have longer lines of sight, or again, buildings where the engagements are closed in? So that should help determine whether you want a score streak setup with air support or ground controlled AI score streaks that patrol the ground. Now with this gameplay, I didn't warm up, so I'm staying inside for three reasons. Number one, my shot's not warm. Number two, I'm running Thresher. And number three, I have an SMG. So Thresher team kills, and for the majority of this game, I have a Thresher out. So if I expose myself in the open parts of the map for too long, I could die, and that's, I'd say, aside from team killing, that's the worst way to die off of a nuke streak. So I'm staying inside where I'm safe, and also that air support is gonna chase those enemies into the buildings where I am. So you're running into the submachine gun in that close to intermediate range where the submachine gun shines. So that's really how I approach this map. Like I said, my shot wasn't warm. I wasn't comfortable taking those longer lines of sight and engaging enemies at quite that longer distance, because like I said, shot wasn't warm. I felt like I could get outgunned and maybe get unlucky hit marker and get taken off my streak. So with militia, it has those longer lines of sight. I would consider it an AR, tac rifle, or LMG type map. So I did what I could to mitigate the range and keep it close quarters by locking down this cabin. Now, if you notice, it's 4 entry points. I'm not just sitting in corners. I'm not telling you to sit in corners because that's rodent-like behavior. Notice how I'm moving and checking each entry point. So don't just corner camp in a corner and change corners whenever you kill somebody. Don't just sit and wait to shoot them in the back. Actually move around if you're going to lock down an area the way that I do. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. Hopefully you guys picked up a little something from this. Snow warm up, 56 KD. It's pretty good. I'll take it as a first game on. So like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Victor P. I am out.